It's up indeed. Can you hear me okay? Am I coming through nice and clear? Hopefully I am. So I'm just on the bullet train. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hopefully you're well. I don't know if you can see. Well, it might be back to front for you. Yeah, I'm on the bullet train heading to Kyoto from Tokyo. This is the view at the window. This is what the green car class looks like. If you can see. So yeah, this is what Japan looks like out the window from the bullet train. It's a blur most of the time. I think this train does, in terms of speed, it does about 208. Houses and things go by so fast. It's just ridiculous, really. But yeah, I hope you're well. I just thought I'd try and catch up with everybody, see how you're doing. Update you about my travel plans for today. So, very nice. So yeah, in terms of today, we're travelling from Tokyo Station to Kyoto. It's about 2.5 hours on the bullet train. Nice and fast, nice and relaxed, super straightforward. A lot of fun, really. So I just thought I'd see if you guys wanted to come along, see what you thought. I know it's a bit of an odd time. Quite early in the morning, it's quite difficult for a lot of places to get on. In the UK where I'm from, yeah, it's like, what is it, midday, so it's 4 AM in the UK. Hopefully in the US it might be alright. Should be in the evening in the US and Canada. Where are you from? Are you good? Let me know, please. I just thought I'd like to show you what's happening outside of the window. So that was another bullet train that just went past. They go by so fast. I'm keeping my eye out for Mount Fuji. That's what I'm really looking for. Mount Fuji should be here soon. Not here just yet, but it's on its way. Strangely enough, the tables in the green card class aren't as sturdy as I thought they would be, which is a bit of a shame. It's quite a bit of wobble, quite a bit of bounce. But yeah, this is what Japan looks like out of the window. There are quite a few tunnels on this particular trip, like this one. So if the signal goes, don't worry. It should only go for a couple of seconds and then you're back out the other side. When you see Japan out of the window, you realise there's just so much of it you haven't yet seen. So much still to enjoy. So much still to go and visit. Truly looks amazing. Shinkansen. I don't know if you've already been on this train yourself. Nguyen, you may have already been. But let me just change mode. Yeah. Should be a little bit bunny, a little bit better. Louis Funes, I miss my Shinkansen travels. Yeah, once you've used them, Louis. If that's okay, sorry, Louis. Once you've used them, the bullet trains, Shinkansen, they become something that you miss quite often, I think. I was last in Japan in April this year, and because I'm from the UK, the inventors of rail, because I'm from the UK, I really missed some decent rail travel, some really, accurate on-time rail. There's a lot of strikes at the moment in the UK, but yeah, the network will never be as good really as it is here in Japan. Louis, that's a good point. That next year we'll only take a round trip to Kyoto, thanks to the hike in the Japan Rail Pass. So yeah, it's a big thing, isn't it? The hike in the Rail Pass. It's a big thing. It's going up a considerable amount. This is I'm in green card class at the moment in time. And these tickets were like 44,000 yen, I think. I've got them somewhere. 60% or something. It's huge. Even the standard ones are going up a massive amount as well. So yeah, I think it's going to change a lot of people's travels around Japan. And the worry is those places that will become independent on tourism, or we're getting geared up for tourism. The worry is those places going to struggle. Could those places have a lot more issues? A lot less tourism suddenly goes. A lot less people. I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot less tourists suddenly start to turn up, and then those places might struggle, which is such a shame. I mean, I understand the fact that JR themselves might have been running this at a loss for quite a while, so they need to increase their prices. I still think it'll be a good deal. You just have to maximise your amount of travel. That's all you'll have to do. And then will that actually have a positive effect on the trains or not? I'm not sure. In a tunnel with another Shinkansen. Oh, gone. Yeah, so the issue is, what places are going to do well? I mean, I still think the golden route, Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, this Tokaido Shinkansen will be perfectly fine. But the smaller places like Kanazawa, places maybe in the north that don't get a lot of tourism currently, people just won't go. Or all of the more serious, inverted commas, tourists will go, so it's not really good. Louis doesn't have a decent rail system at home, so I really love Japan's rail system. Yeah, me too, Louis, me too. It's not good enough in the UK. That's what it is. Another train. Louis says, I will be too expensive. I love to travel anywhere with my pass. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Passes are great as well, let's be honest. But I suppose Japan Rail at the end of the day is a business, so it needs to make enough money to be able to sustain this fantastic service. That's the issue. If you can't make enough money, then it'll stop altogether. So it's either increase the ticket prices on no trains at all. I would love to see the figures though. I'd love to see how many rail passes are sold under the new price scheme versus how many are sold now, I presume there will be a decent drop off. But then again, you know, if you're coming from Europe or the US, well, especially Europe to Japan, it's quite an expensive holiday anyway. So if you spend quite a lot of money already getting to Japan and a lot of money on accommodation, are you then going to scrimp on JR passes? Don't know. For me, it was quite expensive coming here, so it made sense to get the rail pass just to try and maximise the value of being in Japan, if that makes sense. It's expensive to get here, so you might as well make the most of being in the country. Yeah, surely that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. But yeah, so let's see what else you said the other day. Still will do my best to enjoy my trip next year. So when are you going, Louis? Whenabouts are you going? Hopefully not in summertime, because it has been very hot here in Japan these last few days. So it sounds like quite a lot. So you know, it's quite hot here at this time. So maybe, hopefully for you, it's not in the summer months, or hopefully you're used to summer heat. If it is the case, then maybe you'll be okay. It's been 36, 37, 38 degrees this entire holiday. So another train gone. Anna, hello Anna, thanks for joining the chat. Is the spike in ticket price reasonable? Sounds like 65% is a lot when they raise the prices in October. Yeah, it does look like 65%. Reasonable is it's a difficult thing to answer. You got to understand that prices globally have increased, haven't they, everywhere, and I presume Shinkansen would do that as well. Japan is incredibly popular at the moment in time for tourists, thanks to a lot of influencers going. The demand must be there, and you can use pricing to curtail demand, can't you? That's what you can do. So maybe that's the plan for Japan Rail people: free up some Shinkansen seats, or make sure they can pay for this fantastic network that they have by using cash from foreigners. You know, if rail passes were another train gone. If rail passes were 28,000 yen, I think it was, for a standard rail pass, and that's the same price as a bullet train ticket from Tokyo to Kyoto and then Kyoto to Tokyo back. So if you do that one journey on your rail pass, you've effectively broken even. So is Japan Rail. You would presume Japan Rail would still charge a margin on those 14,000 tickets, so which would be nice. So they've made the correct amount what they wanted to. If you then use that same pass and then go to Kanazawa or go to Hiroshima or go up north to Aomori or Sendai or anywhere else, up to Sapporo, you've effectively got a massive saving. And because you should be paying thousands and thousands more when you aren't doing it. So at that point, Japan Rail loses out. It's still providing the service but not getting paid for all the money. So it's a difficult thing for them to do. The rail passes are fantastic, and then not many people certainly get their money's worth like Louis does, myself included. I think I took 3 separate bullet train there and back trips in March and April, so I more than got my money's worth out of them. And this is my second trip. This is my second bullet train trip during this excursion to Japan. So now I've pretty much broken even I suppose I'm paying extra because I'm in green car class, but yeah, I'm at the break-even point for me now. So if I did another trip, JR loses out, Japan Rail loses out, whereas I don't. So that's the interesting side of it, I think. We are planning to go in December, but planning to buy our tickets early to lock the current prices. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think a lot of people will be doing that now. If I could offer some advice, that's okay. I booked my tickets directly through Japan Rail this time. So in the past, I've booked them through a third-party seller, but this time I booked them directly with Japan Rail, and that gives you the ability to book those seats online at that point. So much easier. You can just be in your hotel apartment, wherever you are, a few taps of a website, and then book your tickets there and then. So I reserved these seats yesterday morning. I reserved these seats on this train, and as I went this morning to Tokyo Station from Shinjuku, where I'm staying, I just collected the tickets there and then. Super straightforward. You can collect the tickets at a machine as well. You don't have to go to a Midori no Madoguchi window, which is even easier. Online booking so much better than at the station. Lines do get long. Absolutely, yeah. So if you can, buy them directly through JR East's own website, which is just, I really enjoyed that service this time round. One top tip: if you're travelling solo, this doesn't matter. But if you're travelling with a group, it generally does. One good tip is, if you travel with a group, you can have like 4, 6, 8 people on one reservation on one account. Then when you go to book, you can then just select how many people you want. So I came with my wife and the kids earlier on in the year, and we managed to get all 4 of us on one reservation. So when you book your tickets online and then go to collect them from one of those ticket windows, the ticket machines, to print them off, you only have to log on to the ticket machine with one of the JR passes. What you do is you take your JR pass, you scan it into the machine. It asks for the full passport number, which you have to type in, and then it gives an option. It then brings up a screen on which shows you every reserved ticket you currently got. You just select them, and it prints them all off at once. But not just for you, for that passport, it prints them off for all passports locked on that account. So super straightforward, and probably make it sound a little bit more complicated than it is. But yeah, super straightforward and super quick. There's some really large lines in the JR network, offices today. Really large lines, and I just effectively skipped them all. Straight to the ticket machine, print, done. Dead straightforward. So I'd recommend that to anybody if you know. So yeah, we're in that section now where we're getting close to Mount Fuji, I think. Not too far away. So let's try and stay on till we get to Mount Fuji if we can. Nice long tunnels here. In terms of some Shinkansen snacks, I've gone for the standard Hokusai chip stars, salted, and nice Kirin Japan Ichiban, which is nice of them. Nice of them to name a beer after me. But yeah, just looking to see if we can see Fuji out of the window. Can't see Fuji yet. We're on the correct side of the train for Mount Fuji. It is quite a cloudy day, so maybe we won't see it anyway. We shall have a see if we can. Cheers, Louis. Thanks for staying on so long. That's great, thank you very much. In fact, I'll just try and open this beer with one hand. This will be fun. So, cheers everybody. Kanpai. Let me just change it to the back camera so you can see what's there of the Mount Fuji view. So I think from memory that's Mount Fuji. In front is just completely covered in cloud. Damn. There's certainly a large mountain behind there. So yeah, I don't think... Oh! Another train going past. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to see it today, unfortunately. Gosh, what a shame. I really wanted to share that. I really wanted to share Mount Fuji. Damn. Let me just put you back on the rear cam. You can see what I've got here, what I'm eating. Chipsticks, beer. The big two. Yeah, there we go. Back with me again now. Oh, beer's refreshing. Very nice. So hopefully I'm coming through nice and clear and everything else. I'm not trying to be too loud because we are on a train. Don't really want to start annoying anybody. It's quite quiet here in the Green Car Pass anyway today. Maybe 15 people in what is like a 160 seats in here, something? Maybe 30 people. So yeah, nice and quiet today. Hopefully this is coming through okay. Can you... Is the outside looking alright? Yeah, if you have any more questions about Japan, let me know. Any more questions about running a Facebook page? Louis, did you say where you're from? I can't remember if you did. But yeah. Hey Rosalie Anna, thanks for following the page. Louis, you too. Anna, you too. Thanks very much, guys. Try and share as much of Japan as I possibly can. It's difficult sometimes with the long distances between journeys to Japan. So if you've got somebody that you know is going, I think it makes it, I think it brings it a little bit closer sometimes. Guatemala, nice Louis. Nice. Thanks for that, Rosianne. I will try and have a good day. You always have a good day on the Shinkansen. Always have a good day on the bullet train. Yeah, I was just looking for Mount Fuji. I think that might not have been Fuji, what we were talking about before. But with the fact that the cloud cover is so low, I think it's going to be difficult to see it itself. So we're at 26 minutes now. Stop before past. It's funny because the tilting and my gimbal is constant battle trying to keep a straight camera. turns out the next few days, obviously going to be in Kyoto, so I'll do some more streaming in Kyoto. We're going meeting up with a friend tomorrow night, so that should be nice. A fellow streamer, if I even am a streamer, a fellow content creator, a guy called Lito. Lito Bit of Japan is his channel, which I'll share with you guys in the messages. Please give Lito a follow on YouTube. He's a fantastic creator, photographer. He's got such a really good keen eye for the right shots. So, great guy to follow, and he lives in Japan. Oof, another train. Yeah, he lives in Japan, so he gets permanent content. I believe he's a tour guide as well, so quite handy. See, look how much the train is really banked over now. The train has gone like this. So the gimbal's trying to correct, trying to keep me level. But actually I don't want it to. Yeah, I'll have fun. I always have fun in Kyoto. It's a lovely place. I think I might do the Philosopher's Walk again, because I really enjoyed that this year. Even when the weather wasn't. I mean, the weather was okay this year, earlier on in the year, but now it'll be super nice. So I'm thinking of doing that. Going out drinking one night in Gion, which should be fun. So that might be a fun stream. When we come back, so when I come back to Tokyo, I'll spend an evening in Golden Guy as well. So that should also be fun. Oh, look at this cute bridge coming up. It's here. Actually, it looks like an oil pipeline or something. But yeah. So again, super level. Train still. I really enjoyed myself earlier on in the year. We've booked a lovely Airbnb that's absolutely top notch, and the Airbnb is in Kyoto, so you know, right way. So yeah, super looking forward to some time in Kyoto, just to help round off some of the trip. Really, we've got today, tomorrow, and the day after in Kyoto. Tomorrow night, yeah, in Kyoto. Then we're gonna head on back to somewhere. May go to Hiroshima, may go to Fukuoka, may just go back to Tokyo. Today is Tuesday, so it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we're gonna leave, and then Sunday fly home. So we need to do something. I think the Thursday night Golden Guy might be a good check. But yeah, Thursday night Golden Guy stream sounds like the right thing to me. We shall see. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm going to sign off the stream now. So thank you very much for joining. It's been nice to chat to you all. It's been nice keeping me company on this journey, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. So thank you for following Japan and everything else. I know it isn't for everybody, but I try and do what my taste of Japan is, what I think I like in Japan. So that's not always what everybody else likes. So I really like woodblock prints and artwork, much like these are my crisps. So yeah, you know, I try to not share that every day, but I could. I easily could. But yeah, it's just what I like about Japan. That's just what it is. And now I'm starting to do more streaming to try and share that with you guys as well. So there you go. So thanks very much, guys. I'll keep you updated on the Facebook channel, and if not, I shall see you on the other side. Thanks very much. Thanks. Bye bye.